Everybody here with Callie today. It's snowing and it's freezing cold somehow up here. Look at this one. Just starting. We don't really want. We didn't want to film, but I had to. Yeah, because we're going deep. We're trying to get warm by making some really good time. But this is really good. You see this? You guys, that's perfectly parallel. Perfectly parallel. Look at Callie trying to make a video. Look. Let's see what he says. What? I got a lot of Bigfoot stalking me.
I got a Bigfoot right behind me.
We want to see how you do it.
I'm here with Mark.
All right, so it's cold. It's cold.
See that? Look at this.
Oh, nice eye.
Did you get it for your viewers?
No, well, I am right now.
Nice.
Claws, I think they do that, I swear to God. And look, something was going on here, like they drew kind of like a little picture or something.
Well, it's just going to be an amazing day.
Cool, that's a great start. No. Hey, look at this.
One of the most insane days of gathering Bigfoot evidence.
Is this elk?
Look at the shadings. This could have been like a elk or mule deer.
Yeah, this I'm willing to believe.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like they were,
You know, like there's an area that I've been to that, and someone was asking me, and I pointed it out. I gotta find the picture and post it, where you got those barks that are missing like that, but they go on for like 6-7 trees in a row, and it's just like one little peeling. It's not like this, but it just strikes me, and they're always tall, and it's just like marked 5-6 trees. I gotta find the picture of that. There's a timestamp to the person that asked me.
Yeah, it looks just like, I know, what is it with horses, guys? When horses won't do that there, but like on a stump, they'll come up with their teeth and they'll constantly do that. I think it's called cribbing, when they go like this with their teeth.
Yeah.
But that's clearly like an elk. But that parallel is really, really good. It's really good. All right, we're heading in. I don't know, you guys, we can't find any structures. Look at that. You guys, this is cool.
We're in this beautiful world.
An incredible world. The beginning of a incredible world. I should just call that all my videos should just be the same name. The beginning of an incredible new Bigfoot world. Here we go. Here's the deal. So, it's 6 to 8 inches at the bottom. As you can see, it's snowing pretty good. It's snowing really good in here. But I love it. Let's just hope my camera doesn't mind. Hey, not too bad for preliminary structures, huh? Look at this. Exactly the way you're going. You're gonna run right into it. Really good bend. Look at this. Look at this opening.
It's got prints.
I wonder, look, see that zoom? Look at my zoom on my camera. See how it's like you can see the snow?
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if it would affect their little ball of hiding. Like, well, the snow, look at this one, how it sits. You see it? Right on the top. You guys, we're really trying to push for the top here, so I'm not going to spend any time.
This was a me.
It's a moose. Not going to spend any time talking here, but I just want to show some of the cool structures we're passing on the way up. Big old moose walking here. Look at this. That's really cool. That's really cool. Look at the X behind it. Love it. I can't believe I'm in a snowstorm. Over and out.
Triple trees.
Triple trees. Not bad, but it does have this, you know, where when the big ones they take another stick and they bend them in so they can. That looks like an attempt at something like that. Man, it's really snowing. Look at that. Like I said, I'm just gonna walk by today because So we really want to push for high elevation. I don't even care at this point. I'm all taped up. That's all you gotta do. A little duct tape. Or if you don't have gaiters with you or something, then you're cruising. All right.
All the way up there. Look how high they went. I took a picture of how tall Mars.
I already filmed this, but as we were coming through, I wanted to show Callie. There's your door. Let's see if we got any footprints. Callie, come in here. This is great. It's just that it's so insulated in here. See, you know, do people find these things? There's a trail not far from here. What?
Can't even see one.
And you know, I believe they probably did bring this wood in here. You know, I don't know. Bigfoot does that too. You know, it's cool. You can flip it over and just sit here. Log. I got 2 sticks. Strange sticks there. That's cool. All right, we're just gonna chill here for a second.
They just didn't care for it and they left it there because it belongs here. Let me get it real quick.
Hey, did you notice the back's been dug out? Back here? Look back here. That's all been dug for some reason. Why?
And then this one is barely standing there. All this moss. Look, this moss has been placed here, Mark.
I'm looking.
It's the same moss, like...
Wow.
Isn't that weird? Look at this moss.
That is weird. And really cool considering I just found a box of moss in another teepee.
That's incredible.
You guys see this? This is all moss here.
All this is moss, look.
Just moss, no rocks. Piles of moss.
Everything you see here is moss.
Around 2 sticks. And then I found a box of moss, collected moss, in my last teepee.
Wow. You think that's what they're eating? They might be eating the moss.
You know?
What's his name? Mick Dodge? Mick Dodge, the guy that's in the forest.
I don't know.
He eats the moss, I think.
I'm sure someone will know. There's something going on there with the moss. There's no doubt about it.
Mick Dodge.
It's so insulated. I don't want to leave here.
He spends a lot of time out in the woods. I'm sure he knows about it.
All right, give me a couple minutes. What we're gonna do is walk around these teepees a little bit, and then we're gonna go straight out where I haven't been yet. I did a 360 video in here of the Bigfoot world around here, like, you know, all the structures. I mean, look, I'm walking out the door of the teepee, and there's your structures. Undeniable. Hey, film as you walk out the door, like just the structures, right? I mean, that's your view coming out of the teepee.
I'm still amazed by the moss, man. Like, ain't that something? Mark found a teepee the other day that had a box full of moss, and
it was an old antique box too.
An old antique box. So it looks like it was from like 1950, right? And now this teepee has got this setup here to be sitting. It's got pieces of random.
And then of course I'll walk over there and show you that. Look at, it's the only teepee in the world with symmetrical X's coming out of the middle. I'm gonna walk over to that because we got timestamps at the top of that teepee. All right.
That warm.
I've already filmed this all, but I just want to make one more pass. Hey, isn't that top? The top's all gone when we were getting timestamps. There was like this thing of. Lisa, I have to look at that again. There was like this. Wasn't there like a blackness up there? I don't know if something's missing or not. Hey, something walked in there.
Animal. Right here, the same.
Why would it? Why?
Coyote that it just walked right in there. Look.
That's so weird.
Coyote walked right in.
He walked right through.
Right through the teepee.
Yeah, there's just something going on with the animals and these guys.
I personally don't think they're eating the animals around here, at least.
No, they don't eat the animals.
I struggle with that because other people say.
No, well, you're dealing with people's common sense. That's the problem. I've said this too many times. Do not listen to people, including me and you, about what they eat, what they do. You want to listen to us about how to locate structures and find teepees? Fine, but not.
We both agree on is that we're both idiots.
Yeah.
Right?
Callie's definitely an idiot. I'm pretty cool.
The biggest idiot is Mark, but I'm an idiot for sure, and I'm just trying to be out here filming all this that to me and a lot of people is evidence.
You guys, keep in mind, we use that term lightly, idiot. I mean, we're all idiots, right? As people, I think we all know that we're idiots. It just kind of stuck one day, a couple years ago. What is that? That's really chipped out of there. You know, but so it just became, it's more of like an expression now than a you know, an insult or, you know, bad word. We're trying, you know, we mean it. We mean idiot nice, basically, just to avoid comments from people. Yeah, it's amazing. what people will say.
I'll show you guys the patterns.
So this is all stuff that's, you know, right near the teepee. Of course, I have not filmed this. I'm going out a way where I have not filmed. I've done 2 videos, 360ing both these teepees. And now I want to go straight up. Making some good time. Just filming as I walk. Finally, getting into a world. I didn't want to come in here in the snow, but it just happened, and I think we got to keep going. Because it's so good. Callie, the good thing about this is, you know, we'll know whether we're about, I'm guessing, it's a guesstimate, about 10 miles from where we found that. In the forest, I don't think so, but...
Don't you find this kind of weird? Deer do this all the time, but it's done all around.
Well, it's smooth. It's smooth.
And it's done all around. There's trees here, so for a buck to get around the tree here...
Callie, go like this.
Yeah.
Well, not too much, but yeah. Oh, Callie.
Are we gonna take that out of the video?
No.
That's
people they want to see what we're doing. See, this is what we see. Robert, if you're watching this, Robert and family, we were seeing this right in the middle of Bigfoot Universe, and some of the best structures. Actually, not far from where you found those bedrooms. Remember you were calling the bedrooms?
Yeah, Bigfoot bedrooms.
You keep going right past that, you'll find a whole section of this, and it's. We know they do that. We know they do that. I don't know why.
I find it interesting.
Just like we were talking about, like what's with the moss? You know what I mean? Like we don't know we're starting to see moss, like accumulate. What about moss and teepees?
How far apart are these 2 teepees? Let me tell you.
The one, not far. Much closer than I thought, actually. I was saying miles, but in the forest, 2 miles, a mile.
Why would there be moss and 2 separate humongous teepees?
All right, well, look, we found 2 amazing teepees with moss, right? That means there's got to be another one.
There's got to be. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Look at this. Is it natural? I don't think so. Look, I think it's a sap. Like here, they're trying to tap sap or something. That's the thing we see in Bigfoot Universe is sap. Like it's like they eat it for a snack or sugar or something.
Mark pointed out another huge
Look at this whole area up here. Let me just take a quick scan. Look at this, you guys. I mean, it's amazing. There's a whole world in here. Look at that. You know how we were able to do that was, you know, we didn't film much. We just flew up here, running and jogging and running and just get up here as fast as we could. And we're up here. Where's my ex?
How many like that on a log and it's kind of like pointing somewhere?
Yeah. We see how they all touch?
I have a picture in my previous video of you standing right next to something like this. It's like the 2nd or 3rd picture because I just find it amazing.
They always touch. You could probably follow that stuff all the way over there. I did it yesterday too. How they, no matter what, they just kept going like this and they were touching.
I think they're heating up the ground or what?
I don't know. I do think it's to
Logs get hot.
It's to complete some kind of energy cycle or something. I don't know.
They might absorb moisture too, even though they look like they're drying.
Hey, isn't this amazing? You know how different it can be. Like this is unique to me. Like I've never quite seen it looking like this. I guess I have, but you know the environments they're in make it look so different. I always say that.
Completely shaved off. About 6 feet of it shaved off.
Where?
To the right. Up here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
See that? It's completely shaved all the way around. Probably. I mean, I can go there and confirm, but I saw it from a different angle.
Well, listen, it might be just anything, but we only see it when we're on Bigfoot structures, okay? So if you can go show us that somewhere else, fine. We're not talking about where the antlers were. We're talking about it's really smooth for some reason. Callie, we're getting into something special here. Look at that band. Really special.
See that band over there?
Yes. That's exactly where I'm going, yeah. That is so good. Look at this. Look at this. It's like they cleared for a power line through here. Look at it.
Complete walkway.
Yeah.
Oh, look back. Look back. Look back. Look back. through bends,
So amazing.
through a bunch of bends. Look at that walkway. Bah, bah, bah. You can just plow through it.
I love it. Look at you guys. They're too laid out across the trail. This structure,
I'm gonna take a full
hey, that structure, we might be up here for a while. Oh my God, I think we could just stay within this square half mile. Because look up there. Like that's, watch, I'm gonna get a zoom. Just what I'm talking about. You guys, look at that.
Into this.
There's something special going here.
Bigfoot, total Bigfoot.
I gotta wait to get off the camera to tell Callie I told him so. Hold on. You guys, look at this. Hey, look at these corridors. Look, you guys, you can come down where Callie was, right? You can turn, and there's another road. And these aren't from anything old. These are like made things with giant. Look at that.
Look how many bends. Anywhere I look here, there's bends.
Look at the big. And there's like a teepee underneath it.
Next to you.
You see that? There's a teepee underneath there, you guys, like a teepee structure.
Yep. Of the 3.
This thing's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out, see if it's got the 4.
Did you film this?
No, and there's bends everywhere going that way too. It's just insane, but I want to see if this has got the 4.
It's insane, you guys. We found this little hidden valley in here. Wow, this is you saw what we did, right? We walked away from the teepees and came straight here. Okay, this is right above the teepees, just a mile, 2 miles above the teepees. That's it. And we're probably 4 miles up here, straight up. We did 4 miles in very quickly.
I just got too excited. Look at the vine over there. Look at the. I gotta stop.
I'm excited too. It's not. It's like a kid in a candy store. It's an energized excitement. You're feeling like their excitement too, or something. It's really weird.
It's like a drug.
Yeah, and it's like drugs. I've tried to tell people.
Look at the vine over there. We gotta go.
That's how I feel. Look at the triangle behind you. That's how I feel about Holy Cross Wilderness. I just miss there, and Bigfoot Universe. I just miss it. But this, you guys, is something really good here too. This is. I mean, I really don't. I was in such a rush to go back to Eagle County until I got here. I'm totally happy here.
You know what I'm gonna do, Mark? I'm just gonna make hour-long videos of this place. I'm not even gonna do like short videos.
That's what I did yesterday. I put
I'm not gonna edit. I'm just gonna put hours and hours.
Well, make sure because
sometimes
sometimes we say some stupid things.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Over now.
Like, there's something really interesting that I've been wanting to let you guys, so you can go check it out. I posted a video that's called Awesome Bigfoot Related Pictures. There's a picture in there that I will try to come up with.
Over and over. I'm filming this.
There was a marble placed on top of something that looked like this, not quite like this.
Marble?
There was something like this, and then it had an X.
Sorry, marble? I talked a lot about Mike Patterson yesterday because he was the last person I watched his video the night before, and he was the last person I had chatted with before I came into the woods. So I kept mentioning Mike just because he was the last person. Well, because I'm impressed by his work, and he was the last person I had talked to. Hey, Callie, it's only getting better. I mean, you guys, it's only getting better. This is the type of stuff that Bigfoot guys try to find. You know, this is the type of stuff that everyone wants to find. And here I am standing here. So I'm getting so excited. Look how different everything is. I'm trying to keep the camera as steady as I can while I walk. Look how different. We're hidden in this valley in here. Can you imagine what if you went down and then back up again up there?
Did you ever even marble at Bigfoot Universe? Like perfectly round, like marble.
You mean a marble?
Like marble rock.
A marble? Marble? I never have.
Well,
marble?
I just can't stop thinking about that. This is just.
Well, it's different, you know?
Unbelievable.
I've said this so many times, like people are just rolling their heads. I watch me all the time. But
I think this whole area is a Sasquatch sanctuary. That's what I think it is.
It is for here. You couldn't find anything better than this within 100 miles of here, I know that. Well, besides, you know, this mountain range. I still think we have the best yet to see. But this gives you a good idea of what I've been talking about. You know, what I know is up here.
Imagine when there's no snow and you can see the ground.
Oh, I'd love to see the ground right now. Hey, just look 12 o'clock. It just doesn't stop. Look.
We're not stopping.
It doesn't. No, we're not going to stop. We're here all day. Well, as long as it takes. Dude, I'll sleep right here. I don't care.
We'll go sleep back in the teepee.
We got. Oh yeah, we'll have to sleep in the teepee. We could be at the teepee in 20 minutes. Not even.
You know how excited I am?
Mention that as well. I mentioned in my video that, you know, we literally walked. We couldn't have walked any straighter up from the teepee and we got here.
You know when you were a kid and you couldn't sleep the night before something exciting?
Yep.
That's what happened to me last night. I was up at 2 in the morning.
I was excited too.
I was up at 2 in the morning. I was going to text Mark. Man, I was so beat up. But, you know, I woke up with all the energy because that's what, you know, like when you're going to go fishing or hunting or something that you really love to do, or riding a bicycle or walking in the forest, it doesn't matter if you, like, do it from work or have or whatever it is that you do. It's just,
You guys,
worth it to get out there and do it.
this is Timestamp City in the summertime.
I love being out here collecting the same patterns over and over and over. Something intelligent in the forest. I urge every single news.
Hey, there's definitely something intelligent here and it's not us.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're idiots. I urge every new subscriber.
Just Callie's the idiot. I tell him I am too, so he feels better. Let's go over here. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Me and him, we go at it all day long. It's so funny. We're like, it's almost like brothers. Like we can literally piss each other off in 1 second. But we don't care. We just keep going no matter what. Forget, just keep going. We're just headstrong out here. We've actually really have been having some great times out here this last couple times. It's been really good. Okay, so what am I seeing right now? This is amazing. I'm going to turn this off and walk up there. An amazing suspended air X in the air, right? I got my first boulders up here that are decorated like crazy. Look. One of these days, everyone's going to believe what I say. It's just a matter of time, because how many times do I have to show you and say the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over? This never ends.
Even to me and Mark, which were just total idiots. I'm just saying, like, we're all connected to awesomeness, you know?
Well, let's put it this way. I've said this before. You don't have to, you don't have to have a personality of Brad Pitt to be chosen by Bigfoot. It's not, so in other words, the people that are watching this video don't have to like us. Like, oh, they wouldn't have those guys do it. No, you're the kind of person they wouldn't have do it because you're thinking that.
Well, I don't care if people like me or don't like me, but as long as I can get these images in their heads over and over and over again, then eventually it will click in their minds.
I care. I want people to like me, but I don't care too. I mean, I'm just doing my thing. That's all. It's not a popularity contest for sure. Like I said, people.
You're what, the fastest growing Bigfoot?
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's because it's not. I have a fast growing channel, but it's not because of me.
It's because of the content.
I'm just showing content. It's not because it's not my award-winning personality that's getting people to subscribe.
And that's what, that's what I appreciate about you, and I've never talked this stuff with you, is that I don't care what anybody says. The amount of stuff that you've shown people is priceless, and that's why I decided to, even though you're an idiot, be around you.
Well, I clearly don't, care what people say about you, because look, you're here today.
Yeah,
that's true. What I mean? Look at that X. That's 2 X's. Did you notice that? Yep. Look, that's 2 X's. You guys, we just ramble. Just ignore everything we say. But I think we're getting into something even better. Here, give me a minute here. This has been a really long clip. Look.
Yeah. I'm leaving everything in there, by the way.
Go ahead.
Like it or not. Yeah, I just filmed it.
I already named one video Bigfoot Lumberyard, so I can't. But look, you guys, look at this. Now, please.
We can call it Lumberyard Hill.
You know what you should say I'll say it in your video too. Is that running?
Yeah, Lumberyard Hill.
Well, no, is that I just want to emphasize where we are. Like, you realize where we are, right?
We're in a Bigfoot world.
But how far away from anything we are?
We're about 7 miles away.
There's nothing that has ever stood where me and Callie are except a Bigfoot. That's my opinion. I'd like to exaggerate, but that's, yeah, pretty much.
You got to take away
case.
the taxes when Mark talks sometimes. But no, I'm serious. It's about 7.
Well, I just like to make it. Everyone knows I exaggerate, so you know I'm exaggerating. But I like to make it as a point. Like this is where we are.
I'm calling this Bigfoot lumberyard hill.
Now, do you know how? Look, do you know how we found this lumberyard? Like, so we're inside these other amazing. We got lucky enough. We followed structures, 2 structures, right? Think about it. We followed that big giant bend, the first one way down the hill, by the teepees, and we slowly got here. And then we got to here by following all of the other structures. It becomes a routine thing. Look at the X behind it. Look. I'd give anything to see the ground. We got to GPS this spot. Actually, I know how to get back here. Because all you have to do is get to the teepees.
I got
yeah.
lucky.
You go to the big teepees, and then you can get here. This is incredible.
Wow.
Look at that. You guys. Now show that to your friend. You know, tell him that someone's 8 miles in the woods. How'd that get there? You know, with all these structures. Doesn't it make you almost not want to be friends with that person if they're that ignorant? Like, it's like, you still like the person, but it's almost like you can't, if you're deep enough into this, you can't deal with that ignorance. Like, it's impossible. Like, they're so unwilling to even, you know, just give it a shot. You know, like, I don't know. So anyway, positive. So here we are at the top of this. So Callie, this would be considered a top too, you know? From this way. We came from behind me. And this goes down, and it's not a top, it goes down, and it goes back up to another mountain. So down in these gullies are very curious to me. You can clearly see these hangouts. Look, you guys. Just I feel like I have to keep reminding people. It's like that one guy. I want him to be on board from the first second, you know, not just seeing like this. You know, he'll turn it on and he'll see this. I was like, oh, this guy doesn't have anything, he leaves, you know. Give me 1 second.